Okay, I know what you're thinking. Robbie, what happened to weekly uploads? Are you stupid or something? To which I say, yes, I am stupid or something. But you see, a new Kingdom Hearts game came out. You can't expect me to not dedicate my life to it, and I also didn't watch anything last week. Well, Robbie, you also said that you wanted to do weekly reviews of the Mandalorian episodes. Okay, well, you know what? Episode 10, I think it was, with the frog lady, that was lame. Okay, it wasn't great. I know it was good, but it wasn't. Like, I don't have anything to say. Oh, hey, Felix. Yeah, as soon as I start talking, he's like, oh, this loser's here again. He was sitting on my bed. He doesn't do that a lot. But now I got my comforter, I think. That's what it is. I think because it's colder out, I got my comforter out. And because I got to get real toasty to go to bed, he sat there. I love you, Felix. Anyway. And I also just got out of the shower. That's why my hair looks bad. And by bad, I mean worse than usual. Anyway. I thought that... So this is a review. You read the title. This is a review of episode 10 and 11, I think, if I'm getting the numbers right. It's the second and third episodes of the season. So if you also read the thumbnail, spoilers, obviously. I can't talk about these without talking about spoilers. So, and I'm combining them because they're both good, but neither of them are as good as the first episode. So it's not like I have to talk about it and be like, this is amazing, guys, go watch it, you know. I mean, you should be watching it. This is a good series, but anyway, yeah. Episode 10, again, I'm probably butchering, or not butchering, but I'm probably getting the numbers wrong. No, episode 1 was 9, whatever. So, yeah, Mando's looking for more Mandalorians. He goes and he's escorting this frog lady, and she's trying to protect her unborn eggs. And they get stranded, and it's just like, it's kind of a... The theme of the episode is definitely... I'm sorry, it's allergy season. That's why I keep messing with my nose. The theme of the episode and the whole series is like the bond between a parent and their child. You know, you see that... I mean, the point is Din, Mando, and the child, Baby Yoda. It's them... It's their relationship as like a familial thing. And then you see that and like what lengths they're going to go to protect their child. And it's about that. And I think they're doing that pretty well. Again, the episode in itself wasn't amazing, but that is a good theme. And I think it is, obviously it's going to come back. It's a pervading thing this whole season, you know, where the protecting the child is always Din's number one priority. And then you again, you see that again when he goes and eats one of the spider eggs, which, you know, I'm watching that with, I watch these with my family, so I'm watching it, and both my younger brother and I are looking at it, and it's like, oh no. The second he reaches in, and you see that it's some kind of like bug. It's like, no, where this is going. Because there's only one way where this is going to go. You know, he eats the egg. He eats the unborn spider baby. Of course, they're all going to hatch. And the mother is going to come out. Of course. Hated that. That was terrible. Did not like that. I mean, the effects were amazing, though. Like, it at no point am I like, that's obvious, that, like, they don't look like they're actually there, blah, 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 blah. Again, I'm just gonna say it now, all of the effects in this show, phenomenal. It's so good. I don't know what combination of CG and practical they used for the spiders, and again, everything else in this entire show. I don't know what they did. I should probably watch that documentary on Disney Plus. I watched the first episode, and then I'm like, all right, I'm gonna watch the rest of this, and then I never did. But the effects team knows what they're doing. I think that it's, again, the episode wasn't amazing. I mean, the frog lady's a funny character, you know, or like a fun character. And I think you can respect her being like, no, this is the last of my family line. I'm going to do whatever I need to fucking do to get them safely to my husband so he can jizz on them or whatever frogs do. Is that how frogs actually... No, frogs actually will, like... Because it's fish that they'll lay the eggs, and then the male will come over and just splooge on them, right? That's fish, not frogs. I don't know. But yeah, and you gotta respect her, how far she's willing to go. For her family is definitely... I think it's not setting an example, but I think it's planting those seeds, not just in the audience's mind, but in Din as a character's mind, where it's like, how far is he gonna go for his new family, for his clan of 2, you know? What's he gonna do? What is he willing to do? I mean, obviously fight a bunch of spiders and like... Which I think brings us to the next episode. I mean, you also, another Dave Filoni cameo in one of the other... I'm assuming it's one of the other directors. I didn't recognize him. Yes, Felix is back. Hi, Felix. You're on camera. Say hi. Meow. Fucking spotlight hog. Anyway, I think it's really... I think it's good, you know? And even if I'm not crazy about the episode, and it's not one that I'm like, yeah, that was awesome. I'm like, yep, I can appreciate what it does for the story, you know? And yes, you need slower episodes, of course. I think... But my problem is, at the end of the first episode, they showed us Boba Fett. And the implication is like, oh, he's going after Din. What's gonna happen? And I was really hoping that that's how this episode would go, right? Like, so unless he comes back in, like, really soon, I'm thinking either the 4th episode, like, what I would have done was continue the story with Boba Fett. Have another episode on Tatooine, fight Boba Fett, or maybe not, I don't know, however they want to take, whichever direction you want to take the story in. Because, again, I think I mentioned this in the first video, I don't give a fuck about Boba Fett. I don't want him here because I love Boba Fett and I think he's an amazing character. No, I don't give a shit. I want him there because I want to know him being there can tell a good story, you know? Which brings us to episode 3, which is... So what I would have done was put Boba Fett in there, then have the Frog Lady episode, then the next one. That's what I would have done. I'm not a storyteller though, and I'm not gonna like pass a judgment on it until I see when he comes back. Because if he doesn't come back at all, then it's like, okay, so you just confirmed that Boba Fett survived and you're not gonna do anything with him? Like, what's the fucking point? So I'm gonna wait until they do something with him, at least until the end of this. I'm gonna wait until the end of the season before I make a final judgment on that. Because I don't want to yet. Because, you know, there's still time for them to bring him back and it could be even better than it was, you know? But yeah, and also you see a couple New Republic. But yeah, you have the cameos with Dave Filoni. It's some New Republic lore, I guess, that they're setting up and blah, blah, blah. It's fine, you know. Don't mind it. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the politics in Star Wars. Love Clone Wars. I appreciate that side of the prequels for what they were going for, you know. Don't mind it. Hate the sequels for not having any of it. You know. Not really... It doesn't really have a place in this show, not necessarily. And I don't know, the way they implemented it wasn't amazing. Again, it just adds to me not being crazy about the second episode. But I think I should move on to talking about the second one. Oh, also, the thing with Baby Yoda and the eggs. Shut the fuck up. Like, oh, it's really, like, awful and he's eating unborn children. Well, technically, he's eating unfertilized eggs, which I'm sure, unless you're, like, a vegan and you don't buy eggs at the grocery store, I'm sure you do relatively often. and yeah, you can make the argument that it's an intelligent species, but even then, so it's not incredibly fucked up, but it's also a joke. Like, it's played for laughs, and it's not so awful that it's like, what? You want me to laugh at that? What the fuck? No, it's like, he's not actually eating babies. Also, he's eating eggs. And he's a baby. He just sees things, and he's like, ooh, that looks like... I don't know if you've ever been around a very small child, like a toddler. But you know what they like to do? Put things in their mouth. Ooh, what's that? That tastes good. Let me swallow it now. I don't, like, are you kidding me? Have you never seen a child ever? And every time he's doing it, Din's like, stop that. Put that out of your mouth. You know? I'm sorry, Felix. I didn't mean to scare you. Like, the whole point is that it's like, no. Do not do that. That's bad. That's gross. That's morally wrong. So I don't know why. What? Like, why? Like, who cares? I think it's a stupid thing to be upset about. I mean, if it does make you uncomfortable because you've had to deal with like a miscarriage or something similar to that in your life, that sucks. And I'm sorry you had to deal with that, and I'm sorry that something like Star Wars reminded you of that, and that's rough. I don't want to invalidate your feelings, but I think that's a personal thing. You know, I don't think that's it's one of those things where I don't think that we as a society should, and like in media and stuff, need to bend to that, if that makes sense. It's like, I don't know. But yeah, on that downer, sort of, the next episode, better. I don't like it as much as I liked the first one. This one was good, though. Again, spoilers, of course. This is the episode where we get Bo-Katan. The girl, you know, she's here. I watched Clone Wars, baby. Yes, she looks like she's like 20 years younger than she should be, but that's not important. We got her, boys. She's here. I'm not like a Bo-Katan like stan or anything. Like, even within Clone Wars and Rebels, I was never like a really big fan of her. But it's the same with like Boba Fett and Cobb Vanth, where it's like, this is awesome. Think about where the story can go if we introduce this character. And I think that was the thing, was like, I'm going to go right into the helmet thing. Again, in episode 1, when it gets introduced that this like weird sect of Mandalorians won't take off the helmets, it's weird because that's never been a thing before. And then we find out, oh, it actually isn't a thing. It's just a weird cult. Which, yeah, of course they are. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Like, they even have a line, like, and I think Bo-Katan or one of her friends, who one of them is supposed to be Sabine's mom, right? Like, that's who the girl... I don't know who the guy is supposed to be. I've never seen him before. I don't give a fuck about him. But the girl is supposed to be Sabine Wren from Rebels' mom, right? She has the same, like, skin tone and, like, hair... The hair is the same, right? Like, I'm thinking of... It is supposed to be her. She never gets a name drop, and I think she only has, like, one speaking line. But that is supposed to be her, right? Because she does, like, hang out with Bo-Katan. Which I think then... We'll get right to the end, I guess. I know I'm jumping around a little bit. But, like, it makes sense. Yeah, Bo-Katan and Sabine's mom are connected to Sabine, who's connected to Ezra and Ahsoka. So that explains why Bo-Katan is like, okay, I know my friend here's daughter's friend's friend is named is a Jedi. And again, it's the question of, oh, are we going to see Sabine and... Is it going to be Sabine and Ahsoka? Because that'd be cool. It's like he runs into them while they're on their search for Ezra. Because we know that's what they're doing after Return of the Jedi, which is when The Mandalorian takes place, is like in like the epilogue at the end of... I thought I saw Felix. In the epilogue at the end of Rebels, it's like, okay, Sabine and Ahsoka, we're gonna go hunt, we're gonna go find our boy. And also Thrawn. So, where's that gonna go, you know? Are they still doing that? Because it's like, I don't want to see them if they've already... I don't want this to be the first time we've seen them and have it be that they've already got Ezra back. Because when we finally get the story of them hunting down Ezra, it's like, we know that he's home and he's safe or dead or whatever. So let's wait to do this and then get that story, you know? So I think they definitely have to still be on their hunt for him. And I don't think we'll get that in episode 4. I think we're going to get that in the 5th episode. I think there's going to be a middle thing. And I'm really hoping that the middle thing is the Boba Fett episode, where Boba Fett comes in and they clash or whatever. And I'm pretty sure episode 6 is being directed by Dave Filoni. And Ahsoka's his girl, you know? That's his baby, who he raised from nothing. Let's let the man have an Ahsoka episode. He's earned it. Dave Filoni, you know, again, Dave Filoni's back must really fucking hurt for carrying Star Wars. He deserves an episode with his girl, you know? And would I want anyone else to do that? No. Like, who knows Ahsoka's character better than Dave Filoni, right? I wouldn't even trust I don't know anyone else I would trust with Ahsoka. Which, again, I know I'm talking about the future before I talk a little more about the episode, but, like, it's exciting, man. I'm excited to see Ahsoka. But yeah, if y'all haven't watched Clone Wars, or Rebels, now's the time. And again, I recommend watching Clone Wars, including Season 7, before you watch Rebels. Because the ending of Season 7 is a lot less... I don't know why I'm saying this. Ahsoka being alive is still a spoiler. I think if you want to show this to someone, show them Clone Wars first, all the way to the end of Season 7, because the impact of the end of Season 7 is very, very much diminished because we know she survives to be in Rebels, and then later on survives through the Galactic Civil War. So definitely do that. That's not entirely related. All right, he's back. Yes, I know. I love you. But anyway, I think the 3rd episode was also pretty good. Better than the 2nd, not as good as the 1st. That's my stance on it. I think the stuff with Bo-Katan was cool. I think it's a good episode, Felix. I think I liked I liked the reunion between Frog Lady and Frog Lady's husband. I will not call him Frog Man. I will call him Frog Lady's husband because that makes me laugh. And then all the scenes with them and Baby Yoda where they're babysitting him, and you see him watch like one of the babies being born. He's like, "Oh, this isn't food. Holy shit!" Which like is I don't know. It's character development. That's what it is. It's exciting. Again, I mean, I wasn't really hoping for anything except for good stories, you know? That's my main... I want a good story. I don't want Ahsoka and Bo-Katan and everyone to just show up because it's like, oh, it's the characters we know. No, I want a good story to be told, and I really think that's what's happening, and that's really exciting. I'm really excited to see where it goes from here. Next episode's tomorrow. A life update. I quit my job. I might make a video about that one day. I might tell that story. Not today, though. Just be aware, I fucking hate that place. So, yeah. I don't have to wait. Although I am busy tomorrow, so I still won't be able to watch it until later in the day. But it's not like and it's not like I'm not going to be able to... It's not like I'm going to be out all day. I got some stuff going on, and then I got to wait until I can get everyone together to watch the fucking show. Exciting as hell, though. I'm ready, you know? I'm so ready. I hope that it isn't a nothing episode. Which I guess I could talk about Bo-Katan. I should probably actually talk about the episode. I again, not a huge fan of Bo-Katan, but then learning more about, like, I want to know, like, how did she lose the Darksaber, which I think we will learn more about. And then they steal a fucking Gazanti, or is that how it's pronounced? I forget. Which is just a ship that's showed up before, and I don't think it's ever been in live action. So that's cool. Again, million different cool parts about this, you know? Their whole fight is cool. The fight on which I just want to say, when they're on the ship and they knock Baby Yoda into the water, I'm like, oh, hell, something like that is coming, right? It's like, this is sketchy. I don't like this. And then, boom, they knock him in, and then Mando just dives in after him. And then you see it from Din's point of view, like through the grates, you see these other Mandalorians, and I'm like, immediately you see the markings, and I'm like, yo, that's Bo-Katan. Yo. And I learned from the first episode not to just scream like an idiot when I see something that on screen, so I don't freak out my family. We learned that the hard way, anyway. But yo, that was really cool. Again, it's exciting. Felix, do you have anything to say about it? Yeah, I'm trying to keep this one short, just because I don't want to ramble forever. And I guess it's a bunch of small... what I have to say about it is a bunch of small things that don't really matter. I'm trying not to make this like an hour-long episode. But yeah, I think I like the length that we're at now. So, yeah, I'm excited. Hopefully the review for the next episode will be out quicker. Again, I'm sorry about that. New Kingdom Hearts game came out, which I want to get a video about that, but I want to wait until I can... I'm trying to work on getting some kind of good, like a better computer, better editing software, so I can actually put some effort into that, because I love Kingdom Hearts. I love Star Wars. I love Kingdom Hearts even more. Kingdom Hearts deserves some more, like, respect, you know, like some more thought and attention on my end. But anyway, I think it's exciting. I can't wait to see where it goes next. I can't wait to see what big crazy thing happens next. So yeah, great show. Good couple of episodes. I'm always excited for what's gonna come next. And I thought that maybe I had something else to say for a second, but no, I don't. So, good night, everyone. See you in a couple days for the next episode. Later.